12. Go. Your mic's unmuted.
Good afternoon and good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and CoffeeStream number 231. And I am here with Pincalo.
I'm not here. I'm invisible. I don't know why you were saying I am here.
Because I'm grateful that you're here to help me with the properties.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into the fucking bathroom, though. So, goddamn light. Nope, that ain't it. Keep talking.
Sorry. So we've got some news, some interesting news today. We've got a few articles from Pincalo, and our titular article is from Gunfox. We are going to be talking about the Johnson & Johnson crap. So let's see who's in chat today. Armskiller, good morning. Glad to have you here. And Rolling Bears here as well. Greetings to you, sir. I hope you are having a good day. It is rainy as hell here today. It has been doing nothing but just pissing rain from the sky, and it's terrible. So I don't know what it's like for anyone else in the Canada. What the hell is my phone doing, taking me to different videos when I'm trying to read my chat?
Stop touching stuff.
But I'm trying to read chat.
Oh, gotta do a 4-digit birthday.
What?
You got the screen up, except because to get into the growth op story, you have the age gate. They have it age gated, so the little children can't read about the little children, so they can't read about the pots and how to do the pots properly, because the pots is gonna make them all bad.
Jesus Christ!
Want the camera on or no?
No, I'm my shirt's all.
Your shirt's clean. It's not see through.
Guys,
no one will see your titties.
Do you want the camera on? Do you want the camera on? What do you guys think? Pincalo, look at screen.
Look at screen? I'm looking at screen. Why am I being told to look at the screen?
I don't know. Hello, Wikipedia snippet.
Okay.
Rain stopped here 2 hours ago. Oh, you were lucky.
What happened? Rain? Oh, yeah, it's been on and off.
It's been on and off here. But it's gross.
Okay, you are on the story of Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
But we're going to do you want to be on Joe Rogan first?
Yes.
Okay, you are on Joe Rogan. Everybody have fun. I'm now going to go hang out at the local pool.
So Wikipedia snippet is here. Vincent Howell, you are new. Hello. Yes. Second wind coming in here. Oh, wow. Did Pincalo turn the camera on? Do you see me, or do I have to go turn it on? Let's see. Hello, Robert Burke. Good to have you here. So we're going to read about this Joe Rogan story. Come on, voiceover. Get up, get with the program. Oh, I've watched you before and I followed you on Twitter, but I got rid of Twitter due to being suspended unfairly. That really sucks, dude. No cam yet? Okay, hold on. I will fix that. How's that? Hello. Hello. Okay, let's read about Joe Rogan. Let's read about Ninja. Could you please be quiet? I understand the bathroom door is closed. Just deal with it. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Hello, Addie. Oh my god, Ninja, please. Yeah, Pincolo put the... That is Ninja because the door is closed. He was literally just standing outside of the bathroom door screaming at Pincolo. This cat, if there is a closed door and there is a human in the room behind the closed door, will lose his shit until you open that door. It's ridiculous. It is freaking ridiculous. Anyway. So, Joe Rogan battles Representative Dan Crenshaw on marijuana prohibition. While Dan Crenshaw is an opponent of marijuana, or isn't an opponent of marijuana legalization, his policy decisions aren't helping anyone either. So let's read about this. So I guess this is a picture of Joe Rogan at Sci-Fi 2013. So let's see here. Here we go. All right, let's read this article. Let's see. Lindsay, hi. I didn't see you there. Ha 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 ha. Uzi. That's how my boy is blind. I can't even record a video without him trying to chime in. Oh, wow. I hope I don't look too awful, guys. I've been playing with Alex, and so I haven't really... Have I played No Man's Sky? No. I usually just do fighting games. I really should I love the irony of Blind Press saying, let's see oh, Moonshock. You're funny. Oh, Mustafa, hello. I look great. Oh, thanks, Irate. Thank you.
When Joe Rogan hosts a politician on his podcast, you should expect the topic of marijuana legalization will come up at least once.
Yep.
Such was the case when Rep. Dan Crenshaw, RTX, a former Navy SEAL, joined the podcast.
So, Republican representative of Texas.
I really thought we were going to do a whole show with Joe Rogan where you were going to bring up marijuana, Crenshaw joked. Link. An essential guide to make...
Oh.
Link.
Links in the middle of articles. Fuck off.
Related. Crenshaw voted against legislation that would have protected states that have legalized cannabis from federal oversight. In addition, he hasn't added his name as co-sponsor to any medical cannabis bills either.
Okay.
I can be convinced, but I'm not there yet, Crenshaw said on the podcast.
You can be convinced, but you're not there yet. How much more convincing do you have to have? Jack, hello. Is this a new format? It's cool. Yeah, I'm trying out doing camera along with showing you guys the articles that I'm reading. So I hope you guys like it. I really do hope you like it.
I'll convince you right now, Rogan responded, grinning. Let's spark one up.
Oh, Joe.
I don't like it, Crenshaw said. I can be convinced, but I'm not there yet. He later continued, I'm definitely more open to just the federal legalization of medical marijuana and all the benefits that come with it. The science backs that up pretty well. On the recreational side, I'm happy to leave that to the states.
That makes no sense. You want to federally legalize medical pot, but not federally legalize recreational pot, and just keep that to the states. So that the DEA can still arrest people for marijuana stuff and
wants to make it a pharmaceutical, which means something tells me he's got pharmacies in his pocket lobbying.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. Whenever someone comes up with that side of the argument, and they want to sit there and say, I'm all for legalizing it medically, but not for recreational use. These are the same assholes that push opioids on people.
Yep. They're also the same assholes that will go home and pour themselves a nice big whiskey.
YouTube video player.
Oh, so...
And I'm sorry to say it, for anybody that actually thought Dan Crenshaw was a good person, he's actually kind of a shit politician.
Oh man, just when I was starting to like Dan Crenshaw, it turns out he's a social conservative. Well, I'm disappointed, says Lindsay. Yeah. That sucks. Great point, Pink Hollow, says Lindsay. Ginger Snap, hello.
Moonshot, it's exactly what they did up here. What they may have legalized, like we all agree, they legalized it in Canada, but they didn't legalize it properly. What they did was, instead of just decriminalizing it, what they did was they made it so you have to be a large corporation that plays in a lottery to get a license to actually have a store.
Yep. There's only been how many brick and mortar pot stores opened since last April, honey? Like legal?
In Ontario, we had 6.
Yeah.
Now they're doing a new lottery. They just did a lottery and they did another 100 stores.
Yeah.
But again, only large stores, only large corporations. They just, if you grow your own, you can grow your own for yourself. But if you give it to a friend or sell it to a friend, you can actually get in shit for that now.
Yeah.
They fucked it. They should have just done it like beer and said, hey, craft breweries are awesome.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I lost all respect for Crenshaw when he backed red flag laws, says Armskiller. Yeah, I could understand that. Cronyism is so rampant in the US and Canada, it's ridiculous. Yep. Crenshaw is perhaps another McCain. Red flag law is bad news.
Love you. Gotta go. Alright, I'm out.
Oh God, good coffee. Okay.
Okay.
My issue with recreational marijuana still, and again this is not a strong opinion I have, this is not a hill I'm dying on, by any means, but if we're going to change it, I want to understand what the point is, what the benefits are of it recreationally, he said. I understand the benefits medically very well, but I want to understand the recreational benefits and I want to see how this data plays out in places like California and Colorado.
Recreational benefits. Dude, okay, you want to hear about the recreational benefits for a state like Colorado? Didn't they, like, wipe out their state debt in, like, a year? And the benefit of it being... No, it doesn't. Let's see. So we have the benefits of recreational marijuana. The benefits of recreational marijuana being legalized is people don't get in trouble for doing something that is safer, I would argue, than drinking alcohol, which is legal. So, there you go.
Voiceover muted.
Voiceover muted? What?
Voiceover.
Whew!
Mission control.
That was terrifying.
3. Navigation. Link. The growth op.
Okay. I have lost my place. Where is my spot? No, I don't want to keep up to date. I want to find my story that I was reading. God damn you. All right. There we go. Ha! Found it again. Go me. All right. Another possible benefit to recreational cannabis would be that organized crime would lose a stream of revenue. That is absolutely right, Armskiller. Mary Jane, the friend with benefits. Love it. Love it. Jack Gunsky. I'd rather not on a stream where the host has to hear everything I say. It's not polite. Oh. Don't forget, LOL. Marijuana is the gateway drug for everything bad in this world. Like racism in toxic masculinity. Nice, Moonshock. I'm not one for political topics, but legalizing marijuana is the one that I am most passionate about. Yeah.
Crenshaw conceded that federal prohibition creates problems for states that have legalized recreational cannabis, particularly banking laws. But Crenshaw is a Republican, he explained, because he believes in somewhat slower policy making. The fervor might be there to legalize now, but Crenshaw's fine waiting.
Okay, so your argument for not legalizing marijuana is I'm a Republican. My ideology dictates that I do policies slowly. So I'm gonna do that. 'Cause why break the mold? Why be why be someone who does something different? Nicotine is the gateway drug second to refined sugar. Yeah, I'd buy that. Says I'd buy that, irate. I would totally buy that. My grandfather even asked me, because he was part of the Reefer Madness generation, and he was like, aren't you afraid that you're going to do something harder when you, like, from smoking so much? I'm like, no. It's, if you ask any person that did hard drugs, if you ask anyone who does hard drugs, if marijuana made them go and do coke or shoot heroin or whatever, I would very much guarantee that they would say, no, I was drinking. I was at a party, I was drinking, and somebody had X. That's just how it is.
My issue with recreational marijuana still, and again this is not a strong opinion I have, this is not a hill I'm dying on, by any means, but if we're going to change it, I want to understand what the point is, what the benefits are of it recreationally, he said. I understand the benefits medically very well, but I want to understand the recreational benefits, and I want to see how this data plays out in places like California and Colorado. Part of what Crenshaw wants to see is whether recreational marijuana increases youth usage. That's what he means by the data playing out. But in Colorado, that data has already played out. In fact, it's been available for a couple years now.
Yeah.
Analysis in Link 2016 and Link 2017 demonstrated no increased usage among teens earlier this year.
No. It's...
Link. A study from JAMA Pediatrics found that marijuana legalization might even discourage teens from using cannabis.
Yeah.
So if Crenshaw is waiting for the data to play out, what data is he looking at?
The data that I'll tell you what data he wants to see. He wants to see data that supports his conclusions that he's already made. The problem is that that's not going to happen. The legalization is proving that youth are not... Youth are... the usage is not increasing. This is sad. Alcohol, yeah, Cynical Lindsay says exactly. Alcohol causes actual harm to the body. You can literally die on alcohol poisoning. It's impossible to overdose on marijuana. Yeah. Alcohol is far worse than marijuana ever was, says Moonshock, and has killed hundreds of percentage points more people. Yep. Yes, crack cocaine is definitely illegal in Canada. That's an excellent point. Booze is so much worse than marijuana, says Jack. In Colorado, the marijuana is helping with the opioid epidemic in the state. It is still high, but going down. Yeah. People like Crenshaw are the very reason why I don't vote Republican. I can understand that. I really can. Teen usage of marijuana is down 20% since legalization, says Robert Berg. Yeah. Yep, Pincolo's got a great point. He says, if anything, the thing that needs to be watched the most that is growing among young teenagers like 12 plus is vaping. I can't go outside, or you can't go anywhere without seeing kids vaping. Yeah. To be fair, alcohol is much more fun. Look at both your sisters. One of them kind of likes to smoke. But we all know she has other problems, but the other one doesn't even want to touch it. Yeah. I have a feeling that she might want to try it in a few years, but I think that she's got other reasons right now for not wanting to. Okay. Let's see here.
These conversations have to play out in society, and we don't always need to solve the problem right away, Crenshaw said later in the podcast. I think the medical conversation is the one we should be fighting for. I think the recreational side is a few steps beyond that. Link. TheFreshToast.com. A US lifestyle site that can... Want to keep up to date? Link to the Cannabis Post newsletter for week.
I want...
Compliment fee.
Is that the rest of the story? Let's just say it is, because we spent a good long time on it. So, friggin' Crenshaw's a moron. Let's read about another person who's in the spotlight here. Let's go about and read about Prince Andrew. It says, Prince Andrew plays dumb on Epstein's sex trafficking claims. All right. Let's see here what this story has to say. But before we get into that, let's see what chat's got to say. Crack is wax is the next 6 minutes. Hi, Six. Hello. Let's see. Robert Burke says, correct, Pincolo. Yep. Not to mention long-term use and abusing alcohol can lead to cirrhosis which can require a liver transplant. Yep. THC is helping people with pain. Hi. That's me. Hi. Skip, hello. Hello, Skip. You can actually see me today. Let's see. What else? I am so very disappointed with Crenshaw. He started off so well, said Jack Gunsky. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Let's see who else or what else is going on here. Prospero! Finally at your laptop. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. So let's go to this story here. Let's see. Ortiz, hi, buddy. Let us jump into this story about Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew. Come on, links. I would really like to. Okay, so here's the picture that's headlining this article. So it says, from left, Prince Andrew, and then one of Epstein's sex slaves, and then his procurer, his alleged procurer. So there's, I guess this is a picture of Andrew with these two women. So let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Mr. Prince. Who, me? All right, let's see.
Prince Andrew was apparently alone in the world when it came to knowing about pal Jeffrey Epstein's penchant for sex with underage girls.
Huh.
Even after he was convicted in Florida in 2008 and became a registered sex offender, the dim royal claims he knew nothing of the mega-rich hedge fund manager's antics.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. The gang is all here this morning, says Skep. It sure is. This is awesome. This is really awesome having everybody here.
According to the Daily Mail, the 59-year-old Duke of York spent 6 days at Epstein's Big Apple mansion in 2010, 2 years after the financier was convicted.
Okay.
Epstein, 66, hanged himself in his New York jail cell in early August while awaiting sex trafficking charges.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah, okay.
Prince Andrew arrives by horse and carriage to Ascot Racecourse, Ascot, Britain.
Okay, so there's another picture of Andrew in a carriage.
Prince Andrew arrives by end of Prince. Both Andrew and Buckingham Palace have doubled down on declarations of his innocence. Child sex abuse campaigners aren't buying it.
No, I don't understand. I really don't think I don't believe that he didn't know. That's unbelievable. That is, I do not buy that for a second. I really, really don't.
While he deplores Epstein's behavior, I do not think for a minute that anybody will believe he is totally ignorant of what was going on. I can't believe that Peter Garsden, president of the Association of Child Abuse Lawyers, told the Mail.
No, that's unfathomable that he didn't know.
Prince Andrew ought to offer himself for an interview by the authorities in America rather than put out carefully worded statements.
Yeah.
Your Jeffrey Epstein figure.
Well, there's a picture of Epstein.
It's to one Jeffrey Epstein. End of Jeff. Last week, Andrew claimed he never suspected Epstein of lurid sexual behavior. Video footage last week showed the prince at the pervert's Manhattan mansion in 2010.
Oh dear.
And one of Epstein's underage victims, Virginia Roberts, claimed she had sex with Andrew when she was 17. The prince has denied it.
Of course he has, because if he's implicated, I mean, he there isn't much that he was... That there wasn't much that he was going to get, but he's... If it comes out, age of consent is different in the UK, so the chick was with him. It was probably legal in this carefully constructed in his carefully constructed world. Yep. Costin, hello. Age of consent in UK is 16. Yep. Vague Rocky Horror reference. Haha.
Related links. Link. Epstein, while admitting he hung out with Epstein around 20 times during their long friendship, Andrew last week said, "At no stage during the limited time I spent with him did I see, witness or suspect any behavior of the sort that subsequently led to his arrest and conviction."
Uh-huh.
Virginia Roberts was just 15 when Epstein snapped this photo. U.S. Department of Justice figure. Moritz 2E1 trillion. Virginia Roberts was just 15 when
So
Epstein
this is a
snapped this
picture.
photo. U.S. Department
I don't
of
know what it
Justice.
is. Hopefully I don't get...
Currently on vacation.
Hopefully the channel doesn't get struck. Hopefully it's not a horrible picture that I can not show.
On vacation in Spain with his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson, UK reports suggest it was Fergie who urged Andrew to come clean. Fergie has a big influence over him and does try very hard to help him, Majesty magazine editor told the newspaper. She is very loyal and protective and would have been right there with him. You were current.
Are they really calling her Fergie? Really? Fergie? It's not an inappropriate photo. Okay, good. Oh. Can I do Cartman's mom? Well, I don't really want to have sex with her because she's a dirty whore, but I'll certainly do her voice for you. Oh. The royals are trying to save face. Yeah, they totally are.
Of course, if it was a politician, he would have to resign immediately. But Andrew isn't a politician. He is a member of the royal family and he can't resign, so he is limited to apologizing.
You know, he can't resign, but if it comes out that he was actually involved in this, the Queen could disinherit him, but I doubt she would.
The Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson, One.com figure. You are currently up.
And then there's a picture of
21.
Apparently what they call Fergie.
Meanwhile, according to published reports, the prince will cooperate with the FBI on Epstein's twisted behavior if asked.
Of course he will. Of course he will. I totally believe that. Totally believe that. All right.
Members of the royal family would always cooperate with the police in an appropriate way, the palace said in a statement.
Cooperate with the police in an appropriate way? What does that mean? What does that mean? Why wouldn't you just stop with cooperate with the police? Why do you have to throw in the in an appropriate way? Like, what? You would cooperate with the police in an inappropriate way ever? Like, I don't understand the addition of that sentence. Part of me thinks that if he is outed, the royals will make him resign with a piano wire. I heard he likes to molest children with puppets. Oh, that's disturbing. If there was a politician named Fergie Ferguson, I would vote for them regardless of party. She's been called Fergie as long as I can remember. Weird. Not the Fergie from Black Eyed Peas. No, but it's just... They've called her Fergie from Jump. That That's just weird to me. That is just strange for me. Hello, straight Sith male. To cooperate with the police is to politely sing background vocals for Sting. Well done, Prospero. Well done.
Prince Andrew was allegedly introduced to Epstein by the financier's former girlfriend and reputed pimp, Ghislaine Maxwell. You were current.
Wait, wouldn't Epstein be the pimp and she'd just be the bottom bitch? I don't think this journalist knows how that works. Anyway.
Link. The Hunter. App. 4. Comments.
So that's the end of that story. Let's move along here. Move along. So let's do this one. Let's do this one. Let's find out about Trudeau's latest election vote phishing scheme. Shall we? Federal government gives Ontario $54 million to fight illegal guns. Guns and gangs. So Toronto, the federal government is giving... the federal government is giving Ontario $54 million over the next 3 years to combat illegal gun and gang activity, with the funds earmarked for specialized prosecutors, policing projects, and intelligence gathering efforts in jails. So snitches. Snitches, okay. Knowing the police in the UK, that is most likely how it happened. Duck Dog, hello. Okay, you can start. I'm here, says Duck Dog. Ah, well. That was Prospero, that was hilarious. Trudeau has no chance and he knows it. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think he does know it, honestly. I really, really don't. So let's read this story here.
Federal Crime Reduction Minister Bill Blair, who made the announcement Monday, said the funding is aimed at preventing further violence.
Federal Crime Reduction Minister? Federal Crime Reduction Minister. That... Really? To be honest, I'm happy they're using it for the illegal guns and not the legal guns. That's a good change. However, I would have a big X to doubt on a lot of things. Yeah, Pincolo, you're not wrong. That's what the 600 deaths since the beginning of the year have been. All illegal guns with gangs attacks, all including the ones in town. Yep. Absolutely true. It's partly cloudy, 76 degrees Fahrenheit, 24 degrees Celsius where I am. Nice.
Unfortunately, we have recently seen across the country, and in particular in the Greater Toronto Area, an increase of violent gun crime and gang activity, he said at Peel Regional Police Headquarters in Mississauga. It is affecting our communities and it is affecting how Canadians live their lives.
Yes. Yes, it is.
The province said it will use the cash to expand a dedicated team of firearms bail prosecutors in Peel Region, west of Toronto, and to establish a Guns and Gangs Fund for policing projects in the Greater Toronto Area and the Greater Golden Horseshoe Region, which stretches from the Niagara Region to the Durham Region.
Okay.
FSK it will also use the funds to create a new guns and gangs team in Eastern Ontario that will be made up of 4 assistant Crown attorneys working with Ottawa Police.
All right, so that's actually I'm okay with that. That's not. In fairness, Sting has done his share of singing background vocals. Ask Mark Knopfler. Let's see. Money for nothing. Yeah. And your chicks for free?
The money will also be used to increase intelligence gathering in jails and to support victims of human trafficking, said Ontario Attorney General Doug Downey.
So you're gonna pay prison snitches now?
It will broaden the benefits available to the survivors, ensuring their unique and most urgent needs are met, Downey said of the funds that will be used to help human trafficking victims. The funds from Ottawa come as the federal and provincial government have clashed over a number of issues, including carbon pricing and infrastructure funding, ahead of the federal election in October.
Yeah, this is totally a vote grab. He's going, look, you silly voters of the Conservative Party of Ontario. I'll still give you money to help with your gun problem. Aren't I nice? You see, you should vote for me instead. That's what this is. I want my MTV, says Prospero. Let's see here. What else is in here? Notice the money is going to places to where the Liberals have a chance of winning seats. Yeah, that's very true, Costin. That is very true. Hi, Maddie. Sorry I'm late, says Maddie. Don't worry about it. I want the old MTV, the old one that had music. Yes. I agree. The good old days.
Blair said, however, that all levels of government must work together to combat violent crime. This is significant new funding and it will focus on prevention, intervention, enforcement and prosecution related to gun and gang violence in communities, he said. The announcement also comes as Toronto grapples with a recent increase in gun violence. According to Toronto police statistics, there have been 285 shootings this year so far with 430 victims, which includes those killed and injured. That compares with 272 shootings at the same time last year, with 364 victims.
Yeah, this is getting out of hand.
By late August of 2014, when Toronto had seen 120 shootings with 148 victims. On Friday, the Ontario government said it was spending $3 million to more than double the amount of closed-circuit TV cameras for Toronto. The 3-year investment will expand Toronto's CCTV system from 34 cameras to 74.
That's still barely enough to cover, what, a quarter of the city? Chicks. There is no way to stop illegal guns in North America. No, yeah, that's true. That's very true. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Your money for nothing and your chicks for free. I love how they kept the numbers little by only showing the ones from inner Toronto and not from the outer GTA suburbs. Yeah. That's true. Or not from the other GTA. That's hilarious. Yeah. That is true. There is no way to stop illegal guns, period. That's true. I love Dire Straits, says Prospero. Hello, kind and generous Prospero, says Pincolo. All right, let's see.
Sean Jeffords, The Canadian Press. Horizontal heading letter to 3.
And that's the end of that article. So let's move on to the titular article. Since we've only got about 15 minutes left. Actually, let's do this quickly, because it's a little one here. A serial burrow killer has killed more than 40 of the protected animals in the Mojave Desert. Reward is offered. So let's read this quickly, and then we will move on to our titular article.
Needles, Calif. The Bureau of Land Management is offering up to $10,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of those responsible for the deaths of more than 40 wild burros from the Clark Mountain Herd area, managed by the Needles Field Office, San Bernardino County. This week, the American Wild Horse Campaign, Return to Freedom in the Cloud Foundation organizations joined the BLM with plans to offer rewards of $2,500, $5,000 and $1,000 respectively. This joint effort equates to a total reward of $18,500.
God damn.
You were correct. Since May, a total of 42 wild burro carcasses with gunshot wounds have been found along the Interstate 15 corridor between Halloran Springs, California, and Primm, Nevada, in various states of decomposition. Bureau of Land Management Law Enforcement is leading the investigation into the illegal killings, in coordination with the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, California Highway Patrol, and the California Department of Fish and Wildlife.
Okay, so 42 wild burros since May, and it's August. That's a lot of animals killed in, let's see, May, June, July, August, 4 months. That's like 10 and a bit animals a month. That's crazy.
Wild horses and burros are an iconic part of the American West, and part of our national heritage. We will pursue every lead until we've arrested and prosecuted those responsible for these cruel, savage deaths, and we welcome the public's help to bring the perpetrator or perpetrators to justice, said William Perry Pendley, the BLM's Deputy Director for Policy and Programs. We want to thank our law enforcement for their assistance and support of this investigation, and we are grateful for the willingness of the American Wild Horse Campaign, Return to Freedom in the Cloud Foundation to step up and offer their own rewards to help solve this heinous crime.
Yeah, that's for no reason, too. Like, I assume the animals have bullet holes, but otherwise my joke works. Let me find your joke. Shall we have a titular article? Let's have a titular article. Let's see. So they're looking for an idiot who's randomly shooting and killing animals for no reason and leaving them there. Brilliant. So let's go to the titular article here and learn about how doctors pulled a Mr. Burns and needed a patsy and used Johnson & Johnson to be that patsy. So let's read about that, shall we? If voiceover will play nicely with me for me. Come along. There we go. So breaking news, Oklahoma judge rules drug company helped fuel state's opioid crisis. Really? Not the doctors who prescribe these things and who know exactly what they're prescribing? Is that really what you guys are going with? That's I thought the canary was the patsy. No, Homer was the patsy. Who did Johnson & Johnson piss off, says Mustafa. That's a good question.
Breaking news. Today, an Oklahoma judge found the drug-making company Johnson & Johnson and its subsidiaries helped fuel the state's opioid crisis and ordered the consumer products giant to pay $572 million to clean up the problem, reported the Associated Press.
Yeah, because money's gonna make the problem go away.
Oklahoma argued the companies and their subsidiaries created a public nuisance by launching an aggressive and misleading marketing campaign that overstated how effective the drugs were for treating chronic pain and understated the risk of addiction. Oklahoma Attorney General Mike Hunter says opioid overdoses killed 4,653 people in the state from 2007 to 2017.
Are you seriously... Do you expect us to believe that with all of the data on drugs like morphine and codeine and all of the benzodiazepams and barbiturates, and that you doctors couldn't figure out how addictive OxyContin was? Are you serious? Is that what you want us to think? I find it funny that judges are now being lobbied by doctors, says Armskiller too. Yeah, no kidding. Prospero knows the difference between opioids and opiates. You and Skep Talk should talk about this article tomorrow. You're right, Pincalo. You're right. We should talk about, you know what, guys? That's actually a good idea. I'm going to put this on hold. And we are going to delve into this tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure Skep Talk's going to have something to say about it, and he can help me understand this a little bit better as well. I do have one more story to read. Table this thing. Yep. Let's see. OMG, are you kidding? Yeah, do you want to cover this tomorrow, Skep? We'll table it for today, and you and I can talk about this tomorrow, because this is something that's probably right up your alley. Pincalo is laughing. Excellent, yeah. So what we're going to do is we are going to table this, and I'm going to jump into my DM thread. Actually, no. No, what we're going to do is we're going to switch this to the thank you screen, and we're going to talk to chat for the rest of the time, because I haven't done a whole long chat time for a bit. So I'm going to sit back and relax, and we're going to talk to chat for the rest of the time. For the next 8 minutes. Yep. Lots of time. Yep. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about, any topics, any questions, we got 8 minutes to talk. Nice job, says Irate. Thank you. I'm getting better at remembering the transitions and everything. This is getting a little bit easier. I just wish that stupid capture properties thing was accessible when voiceover was on, because the fact that it just keeps resetting is, and I can't fix it myself, is like It's super frustrating. But other than that, this is getting easier to do. Instead of the next 6 minutes. So let's see. So, so Jarbo's revenge is full effect. Oh God. The moment, or when I had my appendix out, said Armskiller, if they loaded me up with so many painkillers that the moment they removed the tubes, I bled profusely. Quite hilarious, actually. Did you see Hassan Piker's hot take that America deserved 9/11? I did. That was just fascinating. That was just totally just fascinating. Face cam says check your logic. Yes. Face cam. When are you planning to play some Mortal Kombat? Watching you play made me buy the game. I'm actually doing. I'm gonna be recording some video content for it tonight, but finding some time to play is actually like some actual time to play is hard because I got the little ones, right? But I do want to do some more gaming streams with it. The video content I'm going to be recording tonight is just breaking down how I learn combos. I found a beautifully simple text guide to Nightwolf's moveset online, so I'm going to record doing some practice mode and a CPU battle. Show people how a blind person who wants to learn combos has to look them up, because you can't just hit the start menu and look at the combos. But yes, I do want to do more gaming stream, whether it be ranked battles or opening up a party. But if you follow me on Twitter, whenever I want to play, I will probably put out a tweet. Like if I'm gonna do casual battles with people who want to, like from people who follow me, I'll just go, hey, I'm doing a Mortal Kombat thing. Who wants to come? Hassan is getting fired, says UA. I don't doubt it. Wait, so is it confirmed that Jarbo is doing all the flagging, or is it just speculation like last time? That's a good question. Let's see. No, the race that current came from Earth's flies. Hassan is a waste of oxygen. Yeah, he really is. I'd be more than happy to come by. Always liked you. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, I'd fire him too, says Jack Gunsky. I don't think it's Jarbo, says UA. Atari 2600 game. I've never seen everyone that was on the original Soy-Filled Bitch stream has been flagged either here or on Twitter, says Irate. With Jarbo, you'll never know for sure. Yeah. That's true. That is very, very true. Let's see. Oh, alleged false flagging from Jarbo? It's rather ironic since since it's been a year since the last false flagging scandal. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Thing is, the closer we get to the election, I think it is more a system issue flagging people. That's an interesting point. Hassan is Cenk Uyghur's nephew? Really? A year to the week, says irate prostate. Wow. That's... Wow. Hassan Piker is Cenk Uyghur's nephew. That's... Wow. Mind blown. Mind blown. You guys should hear how voiceover says Cenk Uyghur. It says Sank Uyghur. Sank Uyghur. Oh. Uncle Cenk was not amused. Or was not happy. No, I... Yeah, but there is another individual that is linked to all of this that could be causing this because he's been poking his stupid head up lately. Yeah. That's true. You did not know that Hassan and Cenk were family? Yeah, you should check out JF's stream where he goes over Cenk's body language. He predicted the firing. It was funny. Interesting. All right. Have a good day, irate. We'll see you later. Let's see. So guys, we have reached the end of another coffee stream. I hope everyone will come back tomorrow for Wednesdays with Skep, where we will be going over the Johnson & Johnson story in depth, and I'm sure plenty of other fun topics. I hope everyone has a great Tuesday. I will be doing the Mortal Kombat recording tonight. It's going to probably be about a 20-minute video. I plan on doing... because I'm also trying to do this do this kind of guide for blind people that want to start gaming, fighting games and stuff. So I'm going to be a bit in depth. And then I'm going to end it with a CPU battle doing what I've learned. And, yeah. I hope you guys will enjoy that type of video. Again, tomorrow, Wednesdays with Skep, and this Friday will be call-in day because it is the 30th of the month on Friday. And don't forget, next Tuesday, we go back to a full 2-hour coffee stream. I hope everyone, like I said, has a great rest of their day. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great one, guys.